forklift.
Forklift! It's over there with the baggage loader.
Airplane. Airplane is drama.
She's scheduled for a heart transplant. I want you to make sure that she's kept in a reclined position.
Airplane is action. Airplane is romance.
I love you, Elaine.
I love you.
Airplane is dancing.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Never has the screen been so big.
This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
A hospital? What is it?
It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now.
Honey, what can you make out of this?
This? Well, I could make a hat, or a brooch, or pterodactyl.
All right, Steve, let's face a few facts.
And we hope you enjoy the rest of your flight. By the way, is there anyone on board who knows how to fly a plane?
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Mayday! Mayday!
All right, now everybody, get in crash positions.
The big news is Airplane.
Acknowledge me.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And tonight's watch along is, let me get the banner on here. We're watching Airplane. This is the Airplane watch along, and I already talked to Doug about this. This is an example of why physical media is important, because it was very difficult for him to find a copy of Airplane to watch. And why is that? Because it's not free on streaming services right now. It's kind of like the movie that I was talking to somebody about the other day, the Cannonball Run, the first one. So let me get the comments going, and then let's see who's in the house. Who's in his house? What's going on, Rick? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you stopping by as well. Oh, yeah, he says, hope you're doing well, my friend. You've been buying a lot of classic TNA wrestling DVDs. Yeah, I saw you post your short. I haven't watched it yet. I want to see which ones you got. Hello. I got a bunch of the ones. I stopped buying them around the Hogan era, but I got a ton of the original ones. First time watching today. Yeah, we give Doug a lot of first time watches on this channel. Looked all over the place. Everybody wishing well. Yep. Say, what's up, Dougie? How you doing, Dougie Fresh? You doing all right? Hello, are you new to the channel? I've been here a little bit before, I'm pretty sure, and commenting on a bunch of videos, but couple months in. Let's appreciate that. Hey, what's going on, man? How you been doing? Appreciate you stopping by as well. I believe Keno did part 2. Yeah, part 2, if you watch my hunt. I don't think I have it here. I think it's in that stack there. I just watched it. Keno just released the 4K and the Blu-ray of part 2. There's multiple ways you can get part 1. I went ahead and put the single release. I've got the Steelbook, 40th anniversary Steelbook Blu-ray. It had Blu-ray and digital. I'm watching my digital just to make it easy. It's got some decent features on here. It's got a Q&A with the directors. This is obviously back when you had the Zucker brothers. So you had the Zaz team. You had written and directed for the screen by Jim Abrams, David Zucker, Jerry Zucker. So I don't think they did the second one. And the second one is okay. It's a lot of rent cycle repeat. I did disc to digital. That's cool. Yeah, they when I was looking around, I don't think there's any streaming service that has it where you can watch this free as part of a subscription. So you would have had to rent this. So we talked about that. I was telling Doug, a couple weeks ago when I was on here. Did we want to watch Airplane? Everybody said yeah. So you either have said you. I had no clue. I had not looked. I didn't know whether it was going to be available on streaming. So I said, well, I'll watch my physical media copy. Now I have the 4K, and as part of that Zaz set, it's got Top Secret, Airplane, and the first Naked Gun. But I wanted to put an individual release back there. It was myself who suggested Airplane. I have it on DVD too with commentary track. Yep, I even got it all the way back on those RCA video discs. This is a staple movie that I watched over the years. It was one of the first comedies that I remember seeing. It was a little raunchy that I remember watching with my dad, and we owned, at the beginning when this is 1980, I think. When we owned some of our movies, we owned video discs first, not laser discs, video discs. And that was before VHS became popular. So this was one of the ones we owned. We owned this, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jaws, obviously. I still got my Jaws sitting right there beside me, on the video disc. I think I've got Jaws in every format other than Beta. I never had a Betamax machine. Let's get the formalities out of the way. If you've never seen Airplane, it's from 1980. It's PG, even though it's probably would be rated R today. It's 1 hour and 28 minutes because it's got at least one scene that's got nudity in it. What's the brief description is after the crew becomes sick with food poisoning, a neurotic ex-fighter pilot must safely land a commercial plane full of passengers. Ironically enough, the movies that I bought this week in The Hunt that might be related to this, I'm not going to let you know, but watch The Hunt. I just uploaded it. It should post tomorrow, I think. It's similar. Doug, I've kind of found that and this is nothing against you personally, it's probably your generation. When these movies were new, like to my generation, like nothing had been made like Airplane before. Their slapstick comedy was back in the day of you had like the Three Stooges and all that stuff, and then there wasn't anything slapstick like this that came out, and if that's what you want to call it, or parody or satire, all that mixed into one. This was very new back then when they released these movies, and it started a trend because you got the Airplane movies, and then you had with the Hot Shot movies and the Naked Gun movies, and so a lot of those movies were parodies. I'll catch your comment here in a second on your next one. The cast: Robert Hayes, Julie Haggerty, Leslie Nielsen. These are all people that were mostly doing dramas and that kind of stuff back then. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a cameo, Lloyd Bridges, Peter Graves. The whole funny part about it is these are dramatic actors who played this thing straight and did not, act like that they were in a comedy this whole time, especially like Robert Stack, getting him to do that. So even Barbara Billingsley, the Beaver from Leave It to Beaver, his mother shows up in one of the scenes. She's the one speaking jive, but ton of serious actors that show up for this one. And have I lost any more weight? Yes, I have. I've lost a total of 28 pounds the last time that I weighed. I don't remember where I was at the last time we talked about it. So either way, so we got Airplane, like I said, and then it's followed by Airplane, the sequel, Airplane 2, the sequel, and then I think there were rumors that they were going to do a third one, and they never did. It's kind of like Cannonball Run had Cannonball Run 1 and 2. When they went to make the third one, it didn't do as well, and they ended up moving it to Canada, and they cast Canadian comedians in it, John Candy and some of the SCTV guys, and they made Speed Zone, but it was technically Cannonball Run 3. So I actually wish they'd maybe go back and redo like a new Airplane now that they did the Naked Gun. I wonder who could be in Airplane. But either way, I've got my digital copy queued up. We can go ahead and start it. I will say this. I love the intro. Obviously, back in the day, I was a Jaws fan from day one. So when I saw this and they were doing a parody of Jaws, It made me extremely happy. I thought it was really funny. So, if without further ado, Dougie Fresh, if you're ready to go, since we're probably all watching it on digital or our disc, we won't have any ads. So this thing is only, like I said, an hour and a half. So we can get started. Once you guys are ready, just let me know and I'll do the countdown. Surprisingly enough, one of the Doug, you were talking about it didn't impress you, but I think one of the things that impresses most people is just as it says here, it's relentless and it's rapid fire. So you might get 4 or 5 jokes that don't hit, but then usually there's at least one, and it's got a lot of funny one-liners in it that I've actually trimmed down to be bumpers in a lot of my videos, and I think I uploaded a few of them here. Yeah, because we've used some of them. Surely I can find them. Sorry.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Heard that Leslie Nielsen started doing comedy after this. Well, the comedy he did was still not. He was more of the straight man. He played it all very. I guess that's the good word for dry. It was kind of like Liam Neeson in The New Naked Gun. He didn't do any role where he 100% set out for him to be very comedic. He just played like a dramatic part with comedy. He made a career out of that after he was in a lot of dramatic roles. I think he was in Forbidden Planet before, when in his early career. So yeah, man, this started a chain reaction for him where he made, Airplane, he made the Naked Gun movies, Wrongfully Accused. What was some other ones that I remember? He was in that god awful superhero movie. He was in a couple of the scary movies, wasn't he? At least like 2 and 3. 2001, A Space Travesty. That movie is garbage. Safety Patrol. Spy Hard. Dracula Dead and Loving It. He actually did. You were talking about Spaceballs. He did a movie with Leslie Nielsen in it. So yeah, he went ahead and made a ton of these. It doesn't say it's wonky. I mean, usually it comes up with an error message. So, but I'm not messing with it. And I'm not on Wi-Fi, I'm hardwired. And it's playing fine to me because I got it on my phone I always test it on my phone. So either way, first saw it back in 1984 when I was 14, borrowed it from the local video store. 1984. All right, so I remember seeing it when it came out, like 1980. I probably saw it in 81 when it came out on video. So I was like 10 years old. So yeah, I don't know why you said my Wi-Fi was wonky, but it says I got 100% signal on StreamYard. It usually warns me when it goes down too low. And I just checked the stream on my phone and it looks good. So I think we're good to go. So I'm getting ready to do the countdown. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So it starts with the Paramount logo, the classic one, and then we get into the cool Paramount one with the mountains. I used to love that old Paramount logo. All right, I'm starting it. I just hit the button. So I'm past the Paramount logo. One of my favorite parts here at the beginning when they parody Jaws with the plane. I was thinking about buying a second camera. And maybe, I don't know if I can use it on this computer, but I'd have to have another device. Maybe pointing it at the movie with the sound off, because I got it in my ear. And maybe mirror it. I wonder if I could do that and whether I'd get copyright. Hit by the copyright claim. Maybe I could put it like really small in the corner or something. I noticed the logo, that right there, the classic airplane logo. I'll watch it on my phone for a few seconds and see. I mean, every time I've watched the stream on my phone, haven't seen any, haven't seen any freezes. Yep, I'm watching it now. Other than when I freeze and don't say anything. You, oh well. I always love the beginning of this when they're at the airport doing the white zone. Me, I've used that many a time in my videos. StreamYard sucks anyway. I'm back. If I had another option where I could load clips easier, I might just skip the clips in the future and just go to another service. StreamYard sucks. I'm using a brand new Apple MacBook with a wired connection. There's nothing on my end that should be wonky. What's up, Adam? Or Hype is here, media. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. There's no stopping in the red zone. Would you care to make a donation? You can always donate to me. I'm doing pretty good, other than it's Sunday night and I got to go back to work tomorrow. That sucks. The red zone has always been for loading. There's never stopping in a white zone. Listen, Betty, enough of your white zone shit again. I love that. I love that whole bit. I think as soon as I heard that, I was kind of hooked on this movie. Oh, mine too. Somebody wants me to do a video on my pre-order experience with Amazon and Walmart, and they've been talking to me about theirs. It's been hot garbage. At this point, it's almost no need to pre-order from either one of them if you want your shit on time. You have to let me know if Good Boy's any good. I've heard a couple reviews that it got mixed reviews. I think I would like it. So if you like it, I'll probably like it. Did you watch through the credits, Doug? Because this right here with him getting in this cab is setting up a bit that lasts all the way through the whole movie, all the way through the end credits. This was one of the first movies that I remember seeing something after the end credits. He just gave up his jacket. I wonder why the Zucker brothers and Abrams didn't do the second one. Had they already moved on to the Naked Gun at that point? I remember when I saw the trailer for this, I assumed this airplane crashing through the glass was gonna happen like at the end of the movie. Because it reminded me of the train that crashed through the building in Silver Streak. Have you guys ever seen Silver Streak? That tile in the background back there, that's very 80s. I remember seeing that before when I traveled. I don't remember had I seen Robert Hayes in anything. I don't know if I've seen either one of these actors in anything before. I was gonna go see the Smashing Machine this weekend, and then we decided to at the little town next to us. They do a little fall festival. I like his part. What a pisser! I need to make a bumper out of that. They were doing they do like a flea market type thing, and I got a $10 booth parking spot and set up a booth and sold a ton of shit. some DVDs, figures, all kinds of stuff. I made good money, so I didn't go to the movie. But Smash Machine didn't make a ton of money, man. I think it cost like 50 million, and did it even crack? It didn't even track. Did it crack 10 million? I find that most of the A24 stuff that like that I've enjoyed better at home. So I'll probably wait and watch that. But if it's not going to do well at the box office, it'll be streaming and or physical media sooner rather than later. I really need to set up some stuff locally and sell it. Yeah, I mean, I did really good, man. I had a big box of wrestling figures that I was using at one point to do. Give me ham on 5, hold the mayo. I that I was using to make custom figures, and since I don't do that as much anymore, I sold that whole box. I put a ton of figures out there and pops and stuff cheap. Sold them all. I went over there with like 5 totes worth of stuff. What I did was I backed the truck up to one spot, and I got a little canopy and set tables up under it, and then my wife and I sold stuff. We took over about 6 or 7 totes full of stuff, and I only came back with like 2 totes. So I sold a ton of stuff. I sold a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays for like $1 a piece. All that shit from back at the Dollar Tree era and Big Lots and all that. I think it's made more than that. That's probably maybe US. I think I heard it made, let's see, Smashing Machine box office. It's made 6 million this weekend on a $50 million budget. Damn. Okay, so I didn't remember them making Airplane 2 that close after Airplane. I forgot what it said on the keynote. So 82. So what the hell did they do? Why didn't did they just not want to do? When did Top Secret come out? You know, Top Secret I didn't like as much as Airplane, but the more I've watched Top Secret over the years, the more I like it. So Top Secret was in 84. So I know they did Top Secret. I just know I Googled it and it said it's already made 6 million. So I don't think it matters. It ain't gonna crack 10 million. And it cost 50 million to make. Half of that was probably the Rock's salary. You know, I think that was Jimmy Walker that was on there cleaning the checking the oil. The guy was in Good Times. And there's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And see, I liked my dad grew up, we were Laker fans, so it was cool seeing the Lakers let him do this. I thought that was cool. Those Oscar-worthy movies make no fucking money. Brandon, it's been way too long since I saw Airplane, but anything Leslie Nielsen did was gold. Yeah, he's comedy gold, man. Just playing it so dry and straight. Look, there's that fucking dude still waiting out in the taxi. Smoking. And you give the tickets on, it's got smoke coming out of it. I found these sugar-free cookies that I like as well. You was talking about I've lost weight. So literally what I've done is I've tried to basically cut out as much sugar as I possibly can. It's a pecan chocolate chip. It doesn't taste as good as a one with sugar in it, but it's not half bad. I thought it was funny. You know, they basically show them with like World War I or II footage And this is supposed to be like 1980. Here's the dude speaking jive. I love his guy. Gonna be cold upside down his head. One of his best, doesn't get much talk. Dracula didn't love it. You know, I didn't 100% like it when I saw that. I liked it, but not as much as most. I think it was because it wasn't for Leslie Nielsen. It was more of I was a huge fan of Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, and it just didn't seem up to par with some of Mel Brooks's other movies. But then, as more I've watched it over the years, I like it just because mainly of Leslie Nielsen. You lost 110 pounds at one point. You're off to a great start. 110 pounds, that's like a whole fucking person. They were talking about a woman at the beginning, and it's what it said on the subtitles on the screen. Somebody talking about it talking to his old lady. That's great. 110 pounds, Jesus. If I lost 110 pounds, I'd be down to what I weighed in college. I don't want to lose that much. I want to lose at least 30 more. So that little girl there was on Love Boat. That's cool. Mel Brooks does great work. Can't wait for Spaceballs 2 to search for more money. Yeah, I really want to see Spaceballs 2, but I'm just gonna be cautiously optimistic because did you see History of the World Part 2? The series they did that I know all he did was executive produce it. That was hot fucking garbage. What's up, bro goo? You having an extra craving Mike for your wife? That's sugar. That ain't sugar. That's sugar. You getting some? Give me some sugar, baby. So I did eat pizza for my birthday, but other than that, I try not to eat bread. I haven't eaten pasta. I haven't eaten spaghetti in like 3 months. I miss it. I don't eat any. I bought no sugar ketchup that doesn't taste that good. I will tell you this: you can eat the shit out of some wings and put hot sauce on it, dude. That's got like no carbs. I think don't they have John Candy's son? Isn't he in it? That's fine by me. Well, it's not a he, but it's a her. But
say his name and he appears.
You said where are the ladies at, and there she is, the most important lady of all. Howdy, y'all. What's going on, Gigi? Oh, I did. I just want to save it for when I really need it. Yeah, I know, and I did. I especially cheated pretty much my whole birthday weekend. We got pizza, and then I ate it the left over the next day. Um, and then I don't cut it out totally. There are some days that I do eat some stuff, but I don't eat like I haven't eaten any cookies. Like I used to eat a lot of cereal. I don't eat any of that. Um, any unnecessary sugar. Like I totally cut out the sweets. I don't eat candy bars anymore. No little Debbie cookies. The pudding that I ate was sugar free with some sugar free a Cool Whip on it. You knew they were, dude. I mean, Al Bundy, I love that. You knew they were. I mean, now they're going to offer so much money that eventually, now that TKO runs them, they're going to have to accept it. They're a publicly traded company that's supposed to be, increasing profits every year. Yep, Doug summons you. Maybe he's the one using some witchcraft now. I was, and then I saw how I saw how expensive that spaghetti was. I tried the zucchini um, spirals like in substitute. It wasn't bad once you I used turkey instead of beef to make it less greasy, and I got some sugar-free sauce. It actually tasted pretty good. But when you put enough fucking cheese on anything, it'll be good. Yep, there's one of them. You summoned her. Now, Rick Moranis coming out of retirement is important because without him, they couldn't do it. So, obviously he's doing it as a favor of Mel Brooks. I wish he had come back for the Ghostbusters movie. Chilling like a villain. That's what I was going to say. Brogu and Gigi here together at last. The damn Girl Scouts fighting is funny as hell on here. I did a diet a couple years ago when I tried it. And I didn't really like it. If I had to eat it, I could. Did you guys notice when they play in this BG song, they sped it up? I wonder if they did that because they didn't want to have to pay for the rights. It isn't bad. Like I said, once you put sauce and the meat on it and cheese, it didn't have that much of a taste unless you just didn't have any sauce on it. It was pretty good. I heard butternut squash spirals are better, but they got more carbs in them. Just a bunch of hocus pocus. Ah, you're funny. By the way, I plugged you on my last video. I haven't watched any videos in the last couple of days, so I apologize. I saw you posting one. I'll catch up. If nothing else, I'll watch it at lunch tomorrow. Did you say how stupid, that silly I am? Yeah, if you get good sauce, you can put it on anything and it tastes pretty good. Okay. I know I gotta watch some of Rick's shorts as well. I'll check it out. I'll check it out tomorrow. No, she wouldn't have said that. What is she plugging me with? I'm late. I don't even have that. Where's my that's what she said? Oh.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
I love it when he throws his jacket and it comes back and hits him. I haven't, but I watched somebody do I was watching somebody cook one time, and I remember him putting it in there. What's the purpose of that? Doug's got his blue dreamy eyes. What color are my eyes tonight? I think they're more green. I always used to laugh because you can 100% see that she comes flying in from the side. I mean, he catches her. I haven't had much to alcohol either. So I put quite a bit of rum in here and I can tell it. When I was on my work trip, I drank probably more beer than I had the last 5 to 6 months combined. Those guys, that's all they do is go to the bar every night and drink. You've never added cream cheese to your meat sauce. You keep talking about meat sauce.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
I like when he's getting ready to eat juggles. That's funny as hell. You could do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm almost. My original goal was 25 in the first 3 months, and I hit it. I did 28. And then my new goal is 40, which I'm pretty sure I'll hit that. I don't think I'll do 60. I don't think I'll be able to lose 60 by the end of the year. But I think I can lose 40 to 50 easy. You're a picky eater? Yeah, I know. They wouldn't be able to do a lot of this stuff in the airplane now. Well, just people would just be offended by it. Like at, like throwing that Girl Scout. Well, that old woman hanging herself. I usually make my meat spicy and the sauce sweet. That sounds sexy. You cook them together, add cream. Add cheese and mix in pasta. Top it off with more cheese. I just do whatever depending on. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep, that's exactly what that's what it is. It is.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
He said something dragging through the garden. Yeah, our little boy. You wouldn't be to get rid. You wouldn't be get by with that joke. I agree, young Sheldon. I can see that. I take it black like my men. You wouldn't get away with that shit now. And on the plane, how's he just getting up and randomly going to different seats? Yeah, that jive talk. At least they do have black people doing it though. So even back then, that's kind of what made it funny. But when Barbara Billingsley, Beaver's mom, does it, it's even funnier. Yeah, definitely smacking that woman. You want me to get by with that? What about that old woman hanging herself? Would they do that? They're laying on the beach making out, chewing seaweed up her coochie crack. The guy setting himself on fire, big nope. That's true, especially on a plane. But that was what was funny back then, is the fact they just didn't give a shit. Plus, nobody got offended by everything. You love a beach with a nice breeze and a hammock and a nice shade. Yeah, so would I. What is on my shirt? He told her all that shit and then was like, I can't tell you that when I'll be back. I wonder, the stunt people that were on the beach, that water actually moved them. Like, I totally changed my snacks. Like, no candy, no nothing sugary. Like in the movie, I usually take like some pistachios, because the whole bag only has like 5 carbs and like virtually no sugar. What's on my shirt? That's what Monica Lewinsky said. You're on your game.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
What about this? You couldn't. You ever seen a grown man naked? You ever hang around the gymnasium? Do you watch movies about gladiators? Would be in trouble. Really? Are they supposed? What are they supposed to do for you? They don't have a lot of calories. I sometimes get the big pack with the shells because it takes longer to eat it. It makes me feel like I'm eating more. You still haven't watched 300? Yeah, I know. Nuts do have the good fats in them. You have the DVD at Columbia I sent you? Well, maybe he snatches his kid right here. Yeah, I'm busting my buns every night. Yeah, I know. That's funny when that happens. I like the first 300. Wasn't there a second one? I don't think I need much on the second one. This is Sparta. Yeah. Oh, they're all romantic. I can't believe that's Beaver's mom. I love Leave It to Beaver. I thought Barbara Billingsley was funny for doing that. Wonder how much they paid her. You're too low. I just had that movie in my hand a minute long ago, earlier today. I was cleaning out the movies that didn't sell at my yard sale thing, whatever you want to call it. And I had the 3D version of that with a Blu-ray in it, and I was going to sell my Blu-ray with the DVD in it. And nobody bought that one. Headquarters, what is it? Oh man, Zip died. Wished I could say the same for George Zip. That dude holding that baby, that's funny as shit. I've seen that dude, the one that pretend thinks he's still fighting the war in bed. I've seen him in some other movie and I can't remember what it was. Oops. I hit something and it paused the movie. I forgot if I open any app on my phone, since I'm using my phone to listen to it. If I open up an app that's got audio, it takes over and it pauses the movie. There's got to be a setting I can put in there that stops it from doing that. I've seen it. I just don't remember it. That's the woman there that they smack around. Jim never has another cup of coffee at home. Jim never has anal at home. That blonde, what else was she in? Was she in a show called Angie? Does anybody remember that? She hitting everybody in the head with the guitar. That's funny. You think you're in college and I missed a lot due to classes, homework, and work? Shit, I remember those days. That was early 90s for me. And that little girl was on the Love Boat as the captain's adopted daughter. Let me look up that woman. Lorna Patterson. She was in. She was in. What was she in? Angie in 1979. She was in the TV show version of Private Benjamin. I remember that being a show, but I don't really remember watching it. You were doing side hustle, doing other people's homework. I never did that. People paid me to tutor them a little sometimes. What would this girl? She's got a heart problem with her IV out. What would make her lips pucker up like they did? She's a good singer. The older guy that peeked his head out first looked like Bella Lugosi's son. I remember back in the day watching the Love Boat every time Dick and Harry eventually showed up on the Love Boat. Maybe they threw a warhead in her mouth. Yeah, what would have made her damn lips? I used to always say that back in the day. She's got a heart problem. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Isn't this guy the Asian guy that he listens to his story and kills himself? Isn't that the guy that played Lopan in the Big Trouble in Little China? David Lopan. Let me look it up. He's only in this one part. James Hong. Yep, he played David Lopan. Look at me. I remember that. My cousin had a lot of friends, and they paid me $100 to write their papers and also do their math homework online. So I banked off them. Holy shit! I wish I had some of those people. He punched him. I used to like laugh at this part a lot when he was talking about. She was talking about supperware instead of Tupperware. I love Big Trouble in Little China. One of my favorite. I love Big Trouble in Little China too. I think Kurt Russell was amazing in it. I think we've watched that a long time ago on the channel on one of the watch alongs. Is when he taught them basketball. Then they like show him up. I was thinking about watching a movie today, and I said I'm not going to watch it because I looked and it's on Tubi, and maybe we'll watch it on the live stream. The original From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm thinking about watching that. Uh, like he actually taught him how to do anything. when we re-enlist. He's got a drinking problem. I love Leslie Nielsen doing his trick where he's pulling those eggs out of that woman's mouth. Early morning tomorrow, as always. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, though. I'll check out your video tomorrow. Thanks, man. I'll comment on it. What was my favorite movie to watch on Halloween? You like watching John? Yes, because that's my second favorite movie. So I usually watch the first two Halloweens back to back when I watch them. I also like The Thing from John Carpenter. That's one of my favorite movies. The hospital. What is it? It's a big building with patients. I appreciate you, brother. You know that. Sweet dreams, as they say. Roger, take over. Oh my God, he's passed out. I love The Thing. Is it coming to your theater? You talking about Halloween? I think so. I think um the Flashback Cinema, they advertised the original Halloween is coming at the end of the month. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours. Don't let the vampires bite. You're funny. Like when she put some potatoes in that guy's face. He's got his basketball goggles on, his fucking NBA shorts and pads and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that too. That movie, The Bride, it's got Christian Bale in it. I don't think I want to see that. Well, I'll see it at home. I'm not going to the theater and see that. I had lasagna. Oh my God, everybody that had the fish. I do too. I think they try to be a little safe now in some of the movies, and you just don't get um the same atmosphere in most of them, I guess is a good way to put it. And the music isn't quite as good. That sets the mood. Hype is here meteor. That was his Amazon post. He was going to burn. I need to do one on the heels of him, and I'll mention him in it, talking about why even fucking pre-order sometime from them. Uh-oh. The captain had fish. Yeah, they were good because a lot of them use, like, especially John Carpenter, use practical effects. Sorry, I was slouching. Uncontrollable flatulence. They're starting to shake. They're starting to shimmy. No fucking in rows 13 to 51, please. Automatic pilot, automatic. Oh, that was a lot of fucking rum in that. Whew. And there's the automatic pilot. Flight 209er. Oh, Lloyd Bridges. Siamese twins. I totally agree. It looks like he picked the wrong week to quit smoking. Mr. Rogers. Get me Unsolved Mysteries. What are you doing?
Make some veggie chips.
Getting you some veggie chips. I've already had all my popcorn. I can't eat anything else. Uh-oh. The automatic pilot is deflating. Yeah, Robert Stack, he's in this. He's going to show up. He's Rex Kramer. Those fuckers are smoking right there right in the airport and in the tower. They do a variation of this joke in the second one. They're talking about they got to blow the computer. He's giving a pap smear right there in the middle of the fucking, look, out of his belt buckle. This fucking dude gonna be smiling. Look at it. They couldn't. Would they do this shit now in a PG movie? She giving that blow up doll a blowjob. He's like, say what? Look, he's smiling and shit. I love Tales from the Crypt. I loved Demon Knight the movie. I even like Bordello of Blood. What was the third one? I didn't particularly like that one as much. They smoking cigarettes, man. She gave him good head. He gave him time to cool off. Hey Doug, did you get that? Did you get the Nightmare on Elm Street box set? Yep, lucky damn doll. He's got a drinking problem. I love the music in this movie too. Everything's done so well. And this movie, like he said, is rapid fire. Yeah, Tales from the Crypt, man. I love watching that every week on HBO when it was out. I used to watch Dream On HBO too. You guys remember that? Hey Gigi, you're a female. And oh Doug, I was asked, did you get the Steelbook box set from Elm Street? Hey Doug, this is the part where you're gonna get some titties right here. Here it comes, here it comes. There you go. Just a random naked chick running across the screen. That the nun and the Hare Krishna guy is fighting.
Tits.
So, nipples, huh?
Your titties are lovely.
I get all my titty jokes in at once. I don't even remember I got distracted by the tits. Sorry. I don't even remember what I was going to ask you. Give me a second. I'll recalibrate. I know a PG movie, and you already had some woman giving a blowjob to a doll, and you get naked tits. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I got distracted. Sorry. What were we talking about? Oops. Dropping in to say good evening, Jeff Man. We're watching Fright Night. Hope everyone's doing well. That's cool. Hey, I'm gonna watch From Dusk Till Dawn next week, I think. I don't think we've watched that on a live stream, have we? Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you now. It's not understandable. It's not understandable. I've seen tits for like most of my life. That shouldn't have distracted me. What distracted me for real was I was trying to put the jokes up on the screen. No, look, as I lose weight, dude, I'm gonna get all my skin's gonna get loose. I need to tighten it up. Look, what kind of cream do I buy for that? Can you buy something? I don't want to. I'm gonna get these jowls, man. Yeah, I didn't I was at work, and by the time I got home, this is a dude getting ready to kill himself. Um Man, my damn arm's itching off. I was showing you my guns. I ended up ordering it later from I'm following this dude that's got all these fucking snapper cases all the time. P. Diddy says he's got the perfect cream for that. I don't want any of that cream, and I don't want any of the substance. And we just missed the classic joke. I heard it in my ear. The substance? Is that what you said? Surely you can't be serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
It's an entirely different kind of flying altogether. It's an entirely different kind of flying. You refuse to buy a regular version. I need the digital copy with it. Otherwise, I would have done UK. Why do you have to have the digital copy with it? I already got the digital versions of the Blu-rays. I don't really need it 4K digital. I just use my discs. Yeah, but some women tighten it up. They rub shit on there. What do they put? What do they put on a woman's belly? What was it they had? Look, here's that running joke. That dude's in the fucking back end of that taxi. Just moisturize. Okay. It doesn't really bother me. I don't care. I'm already married. I'd rather be a little bit skinny and have loose skin than to stay fat. I didn't think I'd have lost. They get plastic surgery like a tummy tuck. Y'all have a great one. Early Monday as always. You go cut that meat, man. You go cut that meat.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Get me Rex Kramer. I love this right here when they use that screen. He runs over that guy on that bicycle. Asshole. Use cocoa butter and Vaseline when you get out of the shower and let it air dry after you rub it in the skin. Hey, Stephanie. I had a doctor say that depending on how much weight you lose, that loose skin doesn't shrink back. You have to check in with it. I'm not going to the plastic surgeon. I'll just have loose skin. Need my money's worth. It wasn't like I was 500 pounds. Need my money's worth, and in case I want to watch on digital, it would be expensive to get 4K digital set. That's true, but you could just get the Blu-ray set. It makes your skin really soft. Hey, Stephanie, you have any cocoa butter? Gigi says I need to rub cocoa butter and Vaseline on my skin if I start getting loose skin from losing weight. Vaseline. She said, and Vaseline. Never heard that. Did you ever hear that? It makes your skin really soft.
Yeah.
That's what I know too, Brogu. So you could put that anywhere and it'll make it soft, right? Get some cocoa butter and Vaseline.
Sounds like something you'd say. I'm going back to get in nap mode.
Nap mode? Why are you in nap mode?
I'm watching the Jeffersons.
Do you have any cocoa butter?
I think I got some.
Here's where they smacking the shit out of that woman.
I'm going back to get in.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about for digital, dude. I'm talking about you don't always have to watch 4K digital, especially if you're not at home. That dude's got a fucking wrench, and she's got a gun, and got a baseball bat, and that dude's got a whip. Yeah, they wouldn't better do that joke. I love it when Robert Stack goes to the airport. He's knocking these fuckers out. Jews for Jesus. What about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism? Help Jerry's kids? Scientology? Nuclear power? My voice is changing. No frills passengers. They got them on the fucking baggage thing. That's funny as hell when them guys come rolling out of. Somebody said Amazon's running a buy two get one free sale on select Blu-rays and 4Ks. Not only that, UK is more expensive. Yeah, I know. But I mean, you're not going to get the US one anymore. They're probably not going to make anymore. If it is, it'll be like the Superman one. It'll be like a year later. I was just saying to try to keep your skin moisturized throughout your weight loss journey. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, I'll try it. No big whoop. Like I said, I'm not vain like that. You'll just have to deal with me getting what they call that turkey neck. My audio went out. Hold on a second. I got it back. I like he's got the sunglasses on. He takes them off, and there's more sunglasses. Gobble gobble. As long as you still love me, that's all that matters. Just that random shit like that spear. Aww. I don't have like an aw.
Oh, hell yeah!
This is Captain Rex Kramer speaking. Damn, man, that rum is like buzzing me. I haven't drank any like real alcohol other than beer in a while. I barely put a splash of that moonshine in there a couple weeks ago. He's like, it's a goddamn waste of time. What kind of TV do you have, Doug? God damn it, I keep hitting this thing. I wish somebody loved me. All I got is my brother Grogu, and on a good night, he might give me a frog egg. Oh, and stay hydrated. It helps skin too. That's cool. Yeah, I don't drink soft drinks as much anymore. I drink mostly water and like I switched. I don't drink Monsters anymore. I drink those Celsius drinks because it helps accelerate your metabolism. And I've been walking the treadmill. Sony X900H4K. I'm gonna buy a new TV for Christmas. What size is it? That's what she said. I think I'm gonna get a 65-inch OLED. I got an email that I'm now live on my channel. No shit, Sherlock. Random. Brogu's random thoughts. I would have done OLED, but was worried about burning. Yeah, I know. Me too. The way my wife and son leave shit on the TV. I haven't decided. I might do that. I don't know. Look, he's got the Pinocchio nose growing. A little hot. I'm a little fucking hot, man, after drinking his booze. Woo. Even though I cut all my hair off, I'm still hot. You're gonna buy a new TV as well, but I said I'll only would do it when this one dies. The problem is the damn Vizio won't die. Dude, this Vizio TV that I'm watching, I've had this shit since I moved in this house, and it's like 12 years. So I think about 12 years old, maybe 13. Plays, I knock on wood, it'll come on, won't come on next week. But it's been playing and it's 3D and it's just excellent TV. I think it's 55-inch. So I moved it into this room, and then my wife doesn't want to watch 3D movies anyway. So if I want to watch 3D, when I just sit back in the same chair I'm in now and I'll watch a 3D movie. Here's where Beaver's mom's at. You had a Planet Fitness TV. What? That black guy looks like he was in Monsters Revenge. Here's Barbara Billingsley. I speak jive. Just hang loose, blood. She gonna catch you up on the rebound. My mama don't raise no dummies. I duck her rap. Trump don't get no help. Jive ass Turk. He said jive ass dude don't got no brains anyhow. That wasn't jive. Excuse me. You can have the lower bunk. This is when that woman's in the bed with a fucking horse. When I was younger, I was like, what does that joke even mean? My nose is stopping up. Somebody got any flowers or anything in here? What's going on? You can let yourself out the back door. Yeah, that wasn't jive at all. That was just like she just was like being racist. She called him a jive turkey, didn't she? I've got to concentrate, 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 concentrate. I've got to concentrate, 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 concentrate. Echo, echo, echo. Mani mota, 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 mota. Well, that's kind of cool. That dude turned on the air. That's the woman that had the fucking eggs in her mouth. Check the radar range. There's a fucking turkey up in there. That turkey won't even cook. I've been waiting more than 2 minutes. They're on instruments. Leslie Nielsen playing the fucking bass. That's funny. Look like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. It looks like a big Tylenol. No, I don't. I mean, I've seen that movie, but not as many times as you have. I don't really remember what the guy looked like. I got that DVD. I'll go back and watch it and check it out. I might have to get up and pee. Boy trapped in a refrigerator eats his own foot. That dude playing the damn tree trunk drum, whatever that is. They bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash. What kind of accent was that supposed to be? That guy had. This is when that dude's drinking and they wouldn't better do this now. She's fucking gonna snort cocaine. That old woman acting like she's uppity because he's drinking booze. Certainly not. Yeah, it's like the little intermission thing that I put on my videos. And stop calling me Shirley. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Her singing is so bad it's making him sick. Is when she starts crying. When Angie. That's what I'm gonna call her, Angie. Her name's Randy. She's pretty cute. I'm 26 and not married. Uh, but at least I have a husband. What a fucking bitch. You remember the second one when that one was like, I don't know, I don't mean to be forward, but I know I don't know you, but I don't think we're gonna make it out of here. And I've never been with a man before. And she was talking to that fucking horse. The second one is nowhere near as good as this one, but there's some funny parts in it that I do still laugh out loud at. It's like the fucking Wright brothers and shit they're showing here with him. The plane. Look at that right there. Oh, rats. Shit's gonna hit the fan. I love that. I use that one in my videos. You gotta remember who you're dealing with. With as much smoking as they're doing, I'm surprised they didn't have some joke about them smoking pot. He put an automatic pilot over there like I'd fucking do anything. She's shitting her britches. And Leon's getting larger. Oh, that dude's getting sick now. Oh, he's still got his drinking problem. Is when he lies to him about George Zip. Save your breath. He's giving his little motivational speech. Enjoy the coming week and always remember this is the way. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by, Brogu, brother. Brother Brogu. Night, man. Hey, just so you know, I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to probably watch From Dusk Till Dawn next week. If anybody wants to watch it ahead of time. I can't fucking breathe. George Zip. Got to win one for the zipper. Al White is the live guy. He played in The Prisoner and Mustard Revenge and Man Control Man. He was police chief in Mustard's Revenge. Oh, okay. Oh, he's the jive guy. Dun 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 dun. He didn't quit for very long, did he? She's like, you go, stud. Prison, don't get me started on prisons. Oh, Lord. I guess the foot's on the other hand now. Hey, what's going on, Star Wars Collecting Hobbies? We're watching the end of Airplane. Don't tell me you're a prison guard. There's a sale at Penny's. Me, John, Big Tree. My phone picked up the word prison when Jeff Man said it. Just forget that it was on that message. Shh, in the house. Yep, Star Wars Collecting Hobbies in the house. In the his house. They had to get another scene with Barbara Billingsley in it. They're watching the fucking movie, The Plane Crashing. Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been. Just like Gerald Ford. When is he? This is a lot. I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Hey, you've been a bad girl. They're playing fucking basketball on like an old Atari. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Say his name and he appears.
What's up, the great Cody Tudor? Cody's in his house. We're watching Airplane. I don't even know where we're at. I'm fucking buzzed, dude, from that booze. Haven't had anything to drink in a while. Where are we? Where are we? I can't even see the timestamp. That's right. I'm on a different app. I can't see the timestamp. Doug summoned me earlier. Yeah, I used that same clip earlier. I used it already, Cody, because Doug literally put a comment, "Where are the ladies at?" And immediately Gigi stepped into the room. Where disco lives forever. He may bend his precious airplane, but he'll get it down. Might get hurt up here. Neither that was funny. Yeah, Doug's been speaking magic words tonight. Went and saw Smashing Machine this weekend. I liked it. Yeah, I was gonna go see it, and then I ended up doing it this local fall festival thing. I got a spot and ended up selling some stuff, and so we got back from that, and I was tired after being outside all day doing that. I heard it didn't make a lot of money. We were talking about that earlier, so it'll probably be on streaming soon. Why wouldn't he turn the lights on? That's fucking dumb. You hadn't realized what was Mel Brooks until now. Doug's manifesting. Just when she started rubbing on him. Here it is. Is this the part? Yep, looks like I picked the wrong week. Quit sniffing glue. That bitch song's in my head. You got that Ducky reference. It's coming in too fast. This is when he starts sweating. That ain't Mel Brooks sniffing. That's Lloyd Bridges. I don't know. I haven't even looked. I don't do as many collectibles now, so I don't look at that stuff very often. Do you know of any? What an asshole. They turned the lights off. That fucking guy unplugged it. Look. He's coming right at us. Look at that thing moving up and down. No, that's Lloyd Bridges that was doing the sniffing of the glue, man. I don't know that Mel Brooks was much of an actor. I don't think he acted in anything other than his own movies. I mean, once he started directing. Did he direct Life Stinks? Pull the red handle. Yeah, he directed that. I want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. This is when he starts fucking sweating. I love it. I haven't been paying attention. Was going to look tonight. I only know of one Star Wars exclusive. Yeah, I don't know. Pull a lever. Push a button. That's me sweating at work every day. You got those magic hands? Is that what she told you? Annie M, it's a twister. It's a twister. That was me running for that gate that time my plane was late. Everybody laying all on top of each other and shit. They made it. They made it. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you. That's the lousiest landing in the history of this airport. Why would he expect them to stay there? I guess that's the funny part. He just sitting there talking while they leaving. They tell you you have a magic stick. then it's something to brag about. Jerry Carolina don't carry me too far away. Man, you both are cracking me up. So there's two panic scenes, one in each airplane. Which one do you like the best? Here's the first one. That cut in the middle is where I had to cut the titties out of it. Here's the second one. This is Airplane 2. Which one do you like better? I think I like the second one because it's got the wrestling moves in it. This is when they're singing, man. They start yelling loud. I'm going to turn this down. Oh, my God. We don't need to be talking about that. You didn't like the second one, really? That's easily faked. Yeah, unless we have a squirter. I always like the music in this. Bum 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 bum. It's always a quick watch too, Airplane. And most of the time fake so you can get the fuck away and stop. It sounds like you might have some experience in that area. Are you trying to say you got experience? I wonder why Leslie Nielsen didn't come back and do the second one. Pretty much everybody else came back. Well, at least you admit it and you don't lie. Surely you can't be serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
What was the name of the Otto was the automatic pilot. I always forgot his name. Oh my God. I'm not even reading that out loud. We got to cut Doug off. Didn't Elmer Bernstein do the music for this? Didn't he? Because he did the music for Animal House, didn't he? Who did the music in this? I feel like my voice got deeper all of a sudden. I don't know why. Yeah, baby. What's going on? We're going down tonight. We're going down to Magic Town. Yep, Elmer Bernstein was the composer. Look at that. Haters gotta hate. I'm usually honest though, and I'll say, "What are you doing? Let's try this," but they don't listen. So it's easier to fake and go to the bathroom to finish myself. Oh my goodness. It's I'm not reading that out loud. Oh yeah, baby. Leslie probably didn't come back for number 2 because he had other commitments. Well, I know, but it was years before he get the Naked Gun. So I wonder what he was doing. Maybe he just didn't like the script. Let's see what he was doing back in 1982. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. He was in Prom Night this same year. He was in Creep Show in 82. Oh, and they were doing the Police Squad TV show. That's why. I guarantee that's why. He was doing the Police Squad TV show. And see, the same guys that did Airplane did that. They didn't do Airplane 2. So that's, I guarantee that's what it was. He was in Soul Man. You're talking about a movie they can't make now, or could nobody would want to let him know. Remember Soul Man? Damn. Nah, the bed was wet. Oh my goodness, I'm not reading that. We got to change the subject, please. She can roll her eyes too. Hey, look, all right, after credits, and that dude's in the cab. I'll give him another 20 minutes, but that's it. He's still in the cab. That was the first movie I remember that had an after credit scene. This is Doug after he's been down below for so long, he has to come up for air. Doug's a lover. He aims to please. Now I've heard everything. All right. So, with no objections, we're going to watch From Dusk Till Dawn next week. My fucking ankle's hurting for some reason. No more Dougie Fresh sex talk, please. What I don't even remember what's the main movie that comes out this week, physical media wise, because Superman was a main release, not this past week, week before. Does anything big come out? Is it I Know What You Did Last Summer? You know, I've been lazy. I didn't 100% think that was the best movie, so I haven't even ordered that yet. I'm lazy. Is there a steel book of that? My ankles are itching. These mosquitoes are horrible. Both girls lied. I'm not reading that out loud. So October 7th, Spawn, Rocky Horror Picture. Oh, F1. That was the movie I was thinking about. It's coming out. I haven't ordered. Did you order that? Oh, and Nobody 2. I never saw that. So I guess I need to watch that. Damn, there's a lot of shit coming out. There's another Child's Play 4K Steelbook coming out. Well, I guess maybe they didn't have a 4K Steelbook before. Is The Mask this week? That's in November. I'm talking about what actually movies are releasing this actual week, like brand new movies, like first run movies. So it's F1 is the main one. I didn't see that. I guess I might have to buy that. And Nobody 2, I didn't see that either. I want to get Nobody 2 though. Is Nobody 2 getting a steelbook? It's not an Amazon exclusive, is it? This fucking thing will be outrageous fortune. Who is anybody getting a Nobody 2? Which store is getting a steelbook? What horror is releasing in October? I don't know. I mean, it's let's see. Are you talking about first run movies, or are you talking about physical media? I haven't been on top of what's coming out. Physical media wise, Weapons is actually coming out October 14th. So you need to see that. That was really, really good. That was one of my favorite horror movies of the year. There's too much shit coming out, dude. Can't keep track of all of it. I don't know. Is anything coming out at the theater? End of Days, I've already gotten in. Dangerous Animals, I already have the 4K of that. There's a steelbook of that coming out. Yeah, Dangerous Animals was actually pretty good. I watched it. I got the 4K of that, the UK version. I was trying to look at the theater to see what's coming up. All right, so Good Boy's out. Doug was talking about going to see Good Boy. Strangers Chapter 2, wait and watch that at home. I don't know. I'll take it out. Check it out. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the little boy's room, so I think I'm getting ready to get up out of here. You missed it. You missed which one? Dangerous Animals. It was actually pretty decent. It was way better than I thought it would be. All right, boys and girls, I'm getting ready to call it a night, and we're gonna watch From Dusk Till Dawn next week. If nobody objects, you can actually watch that on Tubi. Don't forget to order something from Valoria Video, Doug. You can use my 10% off your one purchase. And use my affiliate link that's in all of my videos that I post. It's at the top of the description. Yeah, appreciate that. Oh yeah, Black Phone 2, that's coming out. I'm gonna go see that, I think. You know, depending on what time of day I go see it, Black Phone 2, I can go to the other theater that's not a name brand theater, and I can get 2 tickets for almost the price of what one didn't. Didn't movies take longer to get released on physical media? Yeah, it's usually the longest it ever is now is like 3 months. Sometimes a little longer, but most time that's pretty average. All right, boys and girls, this was the watch along. If you're watching it later, to Airplane from 1980. I appreciate everybody stopping in and watching it. Anybody that watches it now or later, make sure you drop a thumbs up, like it. Like all my videos that you watch, because it does help the algorithm. Gets it out there into the internet ether. Night, y'all. Yeah, sweet dreams. You knew you wasn't tripping. I know you weren't tripping. I really appreciate you stopping by, Gigi. Hopefully you're doing well and you continue to do well. I appreciate you, Dougie Fresh and Rick, and everybody that stopped by for the stream. I've got my movie haul video that's posted next. I've got a flea market video that's coming up. I got a video about Halloween, the original Halloween movies coming up. Quite a bit of stuff that I got in the works, so watch out for those. And I've got a short about what Hype is Here Media was talking about his Amazon orders. I got one in the mail that I was worried about because of how they shipped it. And I'm going to show that in a short. And then I am doing a video about Amazon and Walmart pre-orders about how hot garbage they've been lately. So watch out for all of that coming up on the channel. And I really appreciate you guys for supporting me. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.